guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video. I'm trying to do better. Obviously a lot has changed. I've cut off all my hair and I dyed it blonde and I love it. So I don't know if I'm gonna grow it back. I mean, eventually I probably will, but for now I'm not. I'm gonna, keep the shortcut, keep experimenting with different colors, and then I'm going to shave it all off before I decide to grow it back. So once I completely buzz it off, then I'll start shaving it back, or growing it back. But anyway, I am really excited to film again. It's been a really long time. It's been on my mind. I've just been so busy. And I really just have not had the time to actually sit down and do this. I also have been traveling, and not a lot, but I've been to a couple places. I went to Tennessee with my mom, and then I was in Philly for a little bit visiting family. I went to my cousin's wedding, yeah, I've just been a couple places now, but I'm finally sitting down. I'm going to film. And I'm actually going to play around with the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. It's an older palette. I've had it for a while, but I was feeling purples yesterday. And I posted a video, or posted a picture of the look I did yesterday, and I got a request to film it, so that's what I'm going to do. So, ignore my brows. They are in the process of growing out right now. A girlfriend of mine is going to laminate them, so I need to actually have hair for her to do that. So my natural brows are just thriving right now, and it's not necessarily for the betterment of me with the way that they are thriving, but they're out here and we're just trying to deal with these full brows right now. But anyway, I just want to go ahead and dive right in and just start playing with this palette. So again, this is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. It's fitting for us being in Mercury Retrograde right now. And then it's a purple palette. It's very pretty. It's got a lot of mermaid vibes. Try to not blind you with the mirror. Again, can't really tell what you guys are really able to see as far as the quality of the colors, because I'm still trying to get my monitor situation figured out, and the monitor that I have is not HD, so everything looks blurry to me, so I do apologize for that. But this is the color story. It's really pretty, different textures. There's mattes, there's let me see what they actually say they are. There's 4 textures. Let's see. Mattes, high shine cream metallics, and then glitter, and 2 sheer. So those are the textures. It's really pretty. I love the palette. So we're just going to dive right in. So the first color I am going to go in with is Momentum. This is the lightest shade in the palette, so this color right here. And I'm just going to take this flat dome shape packer brush here. This is by Moda. I was gifted this brush set. It's gonna be one of those days where I can't speak. But I was gifted this brush set in a Secret Santa for one of the jobs I was working previously, and I really like these brushes, so thank you, Natasha. Even though I wasn't supposed to know who it was, but I figured it out. So I'm just going to run this in my crease just to give the slightly darker shades that I'm going to use something to blend into so it doesn't get too crazy. So just lightly packing that on my crease here, nothing crazy, and then same on the other side as well. Alright, so we're not really looking for any real color payoff. By the way, I've already primed my eyelids, and obviously I've already done my brows. I am going to be using some of the shimmery colors in here, so I haven't done my base yet because of the fallout. So that's why I haven't done that. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with the color, I believe I went in with this color yesterday. Yes, maybe. Trying to remember what I did yesterday. But, alright, so actually, I believe I did not. I think I went in with Libra. So this is like this lavender shade here. Sorry, guys. This lavender shade here. Oh, ignore my nails. They're atrocious right now. But whatever. So I'm going to go in with that shade. Using the same brush, I'm just going to pack that on the crease as well. Just slightly under where we put that first color on the outside. Again, we're just using this color to slightly build up because we're going to do pretty much a smoky eye look for today. So I'm just slowly bringing those colors up in depth. So I'm going to do this patting motion here to blend it into the first shade. And then same on the other side. And then don't worry if it's a little like imperfect and messy. We're gonna blend it out with the next shade. Okay, so the next shade and brush I'm going to use, I'm going to be going in with my Morphe R, I think it's an R37, the number's kind of rubbed off, but it's just a blending brush here. And then I'm going to go in with the color Hot Mess, which is this purple down here. It's kind of like a pinky purple tone, kind of berry. So I'm going to go in with that. I'm going to tap a little bit off. And I'm going to, again, come down a little bit lower in my crease below that second color and start blending that in as well. And so that way, if I went in with this color first, it would have been harder to blend out and you would have had a harsh line going through your crease, which is what we don't want. So that's why I was blending and building up with the first two shades. So I'm really going to blend this out, smoke it out, and go into those first two shades because they will create that nice smoky gradient. And I apologize if you can hear my TV in the background. It's on in the living room and I haven't closed my door. And I'm also just, whatever's left on my brush, I haven't, if you've noticed, I haven't gone back into the pan. But whatever is left, I'm blending it upwards into the tail of my brow so that there's not this weird negative space here. So and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just tap into that color, tap the excess off, and then same thing. All right. There it is. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this other Morphe blending brush. Now, I don't know what's going on with my brush. I don't know if you guys can see and tell like how lopsided it is right now. So I don't really know how to fix that. I'm not sure what happened. I was probably like just getting smushed in my makeup bag when traveling, and it was just like something leaning on it. But I've been trying to like straighten the brush hair back out, so don't mind my brush, because you know I'm terrible with my brushes and I shouldn't be, and I haven't cleaned my other one yet either. So nope, I lied, it was cleaned, but we're not even using it in this video, so you won't even see it anyway. Alright, so I'm going to go into the shade Vortex, which is right next to it. And it's just this darker purple here. I switched brushes because this one is a little bit more narrow than the first brush that we use. This one is a little bit wider. So this black one will allow me to be a little bit more precise. I've got a dog here poking me. So yeah, so we are going to go in with Vortex, tap some in here, and again, building that, this part of my eye. I'm like really bad about not speaking while I'm filming, because one, I never know what the hell to talk about, because essentially I'm just talking straight to the camera to myself, even though you guys are listening and hopefully will respond to some things that I say in the comment section below. But sometimes I just feel really silly just sitting here filming with no one to talk to. But we're gonna do it anyway because I don't like voiceovers and I don't like silent film. Alright, so still blending. I'm doing circular motions and windshield wiper motions like simultaneously to really get that blend going. And if you can tell by looking at this eye compared to this eye, you can see how we've really smoked this one out. It's blending, there's a nice gradient, because we did all of that layering with the shadows earlier, so. And I'm just gonna keep blending until I'm happy with it, because sometimes the way it looks on camera is not the same as it looks in person. And I know, like, I've posted like pictures and stuff like that before or whatever, and I'll look at them and I'm just like, this does not look the same, this looks bad. But in person it doesn't look bad, so I'm just trying to be extra careful because I don't want anybody clocking me in the comments being like, well, you need to blend some more, girl. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. Alright, so I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to go back in with the Morphe R37. I'm going to go back into that first color Libra that we use, which is the second lightest shade, is that lavender shade. And I'm just going to buff around the entire eye. This will soften everything and just make for a better blend. I'm not picking up too much shadow, just enough to get a nice blend going. Alright, so for my brow bone, before I go into the lid color, I'm going to take my Morphe 508, just this tiny detailer brush here. I'm going to go back in with that first color, Momentum, which is the very lightest shade that we used. And I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone. I don't want to use a shimmer up there just because I am going to be using the shimmer all over the lids. So I just want a nice matte highlighted brow bone. And just soften it with my finger here. Okay, so for the lid, I'm going to use my finger for this, and I'm going to go in I'm going to go in with the color Nebula here. Try not to blind you guys, but this shade right here. And I'm just going to take my finger, run that in there, and just tap it across my lid. Again, ignore my nails. They look terrible. I was going to do them the other day. Like I said, I'm just busy and I just didn't have time. So, and tap, tap, tap. You might get a little bit of fallout with this. This is why I do my face makeup last, so that I can just wipe off everything that falls out with a makeup wipe. I love this color, it's so pretty. Okay, so that's that. And now what I'm gonna do is, without going back into the palette, I'm gonna take my blending brush again and just go around the edges very lightly, just to kind of control that, excuse me, that glitter. And refine it a little bit more. I'm going to go back in with my Morphe 330 brush, go back into that Vortex color, which is the darkest color, and I'm just going to go back in here and pat in my outer corner here to deepen that area some more, because we lost it a little bit with the blending, but no worries. I'd rather have to touch it up than need to take some of it off. So just going to do that. And again, I'm not really worried about what's going on with the outside of my face right now, because again, I don't have any foundation on, so it's just going to be wiped off anyway. So, because I am going to go in with a makeup wipe and get rid of it. Okay, same thing on the other side. Deepen that. Alright, so I'm going to set the palette to the side for right now. We are going to go back into it. But I am going to take a makeup wipe. Alright, so I realized my camera cut out. I'm not sure where it left off. But I'm just taking a makeup wipe now and just wiping away any fallout. Since I don't have my base makeup on, which I did on purpose because I knew this was going to be a thing. That way I was prepared. Okay, so I am going to do my base. Shoot. I have on white shorts and I just wiped my hands on my shorts. But I don't think anything got on it. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and do my base makeup. I was trying to decide if I want to do it off camera. But I think I'm good, because I didn't want the video to be too long. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and then if I decide to cut it out later, then I'll cut it out. But just in case, I'm going to do it right now. Taking my e.l.f. primer, I'm going to prime my face. And I'm using this IT Cosmetics foundation brush to do it, to apply. And I'm also going to use the same brush to apply the foundation as well. I'm so shiny today, I don't know why. It's like OD shiny. The day just barely started, Celine. Oh, it's 1 o'clock, never mind. Alright, so got that on, and then the foundation we're going to be going in with today is my MAC foundation. I'm in the color NC45, and this is just the Studio Fix foundation, so I'm just going to shake it up, and then I'm going to take my spatula, grab the product, and just dot this around my face. Not too much. Tap it. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with that IT Cosmetics brush and just blend this out. And if I need more foundation, I'll apply more. But a little bit of this goes a pretty long way. I got that done. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. concealer. This is the 16 Hour Camo Concealer. I'm just going to put it in here, down the bridge of my nose, center of my forehead, upper lip, and my chin. And I'm going to use that same brush to blend out all the concealer except for what's under my eye. I'm going with a different brush for that. Oh, and my nose. I'm going to use the same brush for a different brush. I can't talk, but you get what I'm trying to say. Taking my Morphe E8 smaller brush, blend that out. And then under my eyes. Okay, so now that I've got that, I'm going to go in and set my face with my banana powder, taking my Morphe E48 brush. I'm going to dip into that banana powder and set my entire face. I do put a heavier amount under my eyes because my eyes have these fine lines under it, and my concealer always creases on me. So just getting that little bit of extra under my eyes helps a little bit with that. Not too much because it's just gonna crease anyway. Because I do have oily everything. My whole face is oily. Also go in with my Morphe M51 to do the rest of like the bigger areas of my face. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, baby. What's up? What's up? Oh, there's a big yawn. Alright, so now that I've got my face set with powder, I'm going to go back into the rest of my eyes really quickly. Nope, I changed my mind. I'm going to just finish my base. Alright, so I'm going to contour my face again as usual. I'm making so much noise and I'm all over the place in this video, but this is my life. So I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And then I'm going in with my R5 Morphe brush. It's just a natural brush. I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. My dog just sat her nasty toy in my lap. It feels disgusting. It's not really even a toy anymore. It was a, you know, like how, I don't know, like, if your dogs are like this, but my dog's like, well, she does. She likes water bottles to play with. And so they make, like, sleeves, basically, to go over a water bottle, so it's got something on it. And she destroyed it the first day. My cousin got it for her, and it was like a little wine bottle. It was really cute. And, I have makeup on me. And, yeah, she destroyed it, so it can't fit a water bottle in it at all anymore. And she still plays with a sleeve, and I just haven't thrown it away. But this is what it looks like right now. And it's just disgusting. It's like covered in slobber. So she just sat that on my lap. That was gross. Let me wipe my fingers off my wipe here. Anyway, but alright, let me contour my nose. trying to like go back into, like I'm trying to look into the camera, the viewfinder, while also looking at my mirror. Because again, it looks different on camera for some reason. Kind of similar to like the iPhone cameras and how like the improvements they've made on them. So like you can see like every pore and everything. Like when you zoom in, it's like kind of like that situation where like in person from far away it doesn't look bad or doesn't look a certain way. Not to say that it looks bad, it just looks different. And then I look in the camera and I'm just like, that's two different things. They don't look the same. But whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my blush. I'm going to go in with the NARS Orgasm blush. It's oldie but a goodie. Just a nice reddish base. And it has like a nice sheen to it too. So it's almost kind of like having like a nice little highlight on your cheek as well. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe M527 brush. Just swirl that in and put that along my cheek, apples on my cheeks, and blending backwards. I don't know if you can tell on camera. There's like, it's just a nice glow. I like this blush. Yeah, I put on quite a bit of blush because again, my face is oily, and give it about an hour and it's gonna be, you're not even gonna know I have blush on. So I will pack it on. I don't care. A little tip on my nose. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to go in with Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the color Conceited, and I'm just taking this fan brush. This is by It. Yeah, this is by It Cosmetics too. So I'm going to go in with this fan brush for my highlight. And just sometimes I forget how much I like a fan brush because I don't always use them, but I do really like them. And down my nose. And then I'm also going to do the Cupid's bow. So, okay, so making sure I'm still recording here. Alright, so now I am going to go back in with the palette. I'm going to finish my eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that first blending brush, the Morphe R37, and I'm going to go in with the color Hot Mess, which is the color at the bottom here, the second to darkest shade we used. Put that on. I'm just going to run that right under my lash line all the way over, all the way to the inside or inner corner of my eye. And I'm really going to like blow that out because I do like it to be a little blown out. I do have dark circles too, so I do kind of have to like really exaggerate the color under there because sometimes it just gets lost, and I don't color correct, so just because I don't like caking on all of that makeup under my eye, because again I have a lot of fine lines under my eye, so it's kind of like pick which one you want to deal with. So I will not color correct so I don't have to deal with all the creasing, and then I will just pack on the shadow underneath. Okay. And then I'm going to go back in with the other blending brush. I'm going to go in with Vortex, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm keeping this concentrated on the outer corner of my lower lash line. So I'm basically just copying what I did over here on the lower lash line. Now for my inner corner, again, I'm going to use that same color Momentum, which is the lightest shade. And I'm taking that small detail brush again, and I'm going to use that on my inner corner. I like a matte. I mean, I like them both. Like, I like a shiny inner corner, and then I also really like a matte. And I think this look looks really good with the matte because it just lets the lid color just have its moment. So still get the brightness without it being the main focus of the eye look. Alright, so that is it for the Huda Beauty palette. So now I am going to do a wing liner. I'm going to apply some false lashes. The ones I'm going to use are the Eylure London Definition. They are in the number 126, and they look like this. So I'm going to wear these. I'm going to pop these on, and then I will be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, so I did forget to put this eyeliner on before I went off camera, but this is the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner Pencil in the color Royal, and I'm actually just going to run this in my waterline. I'm going to take my foundation brush to like kind of pull my lid down so I don't melt my face makeup off with the warmth of my fingers, and just run that in there. Okay, and then also, I hope you can't tell, but if you do, I'm just going to address it anyway. I am struggling with these lashes today. This one is fine. It's this one, my right eye. So it's not even attached in the inner corner. I don't know if you can see all this darkness down here in the inner corner down here. That's lash glue. So that's the kind of day we're having. But anyway, moving on to lips. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay Glide On Lip Pencil in the color 1993. This is just like a nude. It's one of my favorites. Or probably my most used lip liner. And I'm going to go ahead and line my lips and fill them in with this as well. Oh, fuck. Okay, so that's that. I like this color because it's pretty much the same color as my lips, but like better. So that's why I'm using that. And then I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Posh Spice Velour Liquid Lipstick. And I'm like running low on this, but I'm just going to kind of just dab it right in the middle. Blend that in like that. Make sure we're all in. And that's that. I've already set my face with my setting spray. I use my Urban Decay liner as usual. And that is the makeup look that I did yesterday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I'm sorry that I have not posted in a while. I'm going to try to do better. I definitely want to do better. It's therapeutic for me to really sit here and just do my makeup. So it's really apologies for me. So I'm just robbing myself at the end of the day. But I do know a lot of you have been requesting some videos and stuff. There are a lot of videos that I have in mind. I still want to do just a simple everyday look. Granted, this is like an everyday look for me too. And it really didn't take that long, honestly. But obviously this lash is an issue. So, and I feel it just wanting to just lift off at this point. But I'm going to try to see if it'll stay on. It's not. It's definitely not going to stay on. But yeah, so thank you again. Come here. Athena says thank you too. So, yeah, so I will be back with more videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, please subscribe, please leave comments. I do like reading your comments, and then let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see, and I will do my best to actually get them out and get them going. So for any other makeup looks too, guys, just check out my Instagram, because I do post more pictures than I am able to film. It's just easiest for me. So if you're able to, if you follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. It's my Angelique XO. And then also, if like my Facebook page too, I think it's just my Angelique. So thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. And also, if you do try to recreate this look, please send me pictures. I really want to see what you did. So thanks guys, and I'll be back for another one soon.